stopped, and I'm a little into the process already, but I thought, oh my gosh, I should video this. We're making jerky with venison. So my husband made it last week with some chops that we had that he just cut up into little teeny strips, and he marinated them overnight, turned it into jerky. He just dehydrated it. Our oven has a dehydration feature, so he dehydrated it, and it was really, really good. So we're gonna show you how we're gonna make it. Okay, so you can see here there's 2 bowls. It's already marinated, but now that it's marinated, I thought I can show you now still. So my husband took some chops that we had in the freezer, and he just took all of them off the bone and cut them about this thick, and did that with all of them. Some of them are longer, depending on how much meat was on the chop, but see how they're all that kind of width here? It's kind of hard to see it. There you can see it. And I said, put some in this bowl and let me marinate some. So he did his here, and I did mine here. So I'll show you what we used. You can really use anything to your want, but this is what we used. Okay, so my husband used soy sauce, Worcestershire, garlic powder, onion powder, Montreal steak spice, and that's all he did last time, but we got some new spices here. He put on his, this vibrant citrus and spice. It's called Southern Spice. Oh, it smells so good. We haven't tried them yet, so we'll see. And then this one's savory herbs and sea salt. I use this one, that's Riverbend Griller. And it looks so good. It smells good. There we go. I'm gonna put the lids on them now. We're gonna marinate them overnight, and then tomorrow we're gonna put them in the oven and dehydrate them. So that is our lineup. And we'll show you the finished product. All right, guys, we're back with the jerky. So it's been marinating probably almost 2 days now, a little bit extra. And that's super awesome, because the longer it sits, the better the flavor is gonna be, that's all. You just don't want it to sit like super long, but it is ready to go, and I'm going to show you it here. So here's my bowl that I had done the other day, and here is my husband's. But you can see that it's good. It's all basically just sitting there. And now what we're gonna do is we're just going to pick the pieces up and lay them on these sheets. So I'll show you how I prepared the sheets. So this is all I did here. Was I got some cooking sheets out, and I put parchment paper on the bottom, any kind of parchment paper, doesn't matter. And then I only have one of these racks, and because we're doing more jerky this time, we're gonna try and do it all in one batch, but we'll see how much we can fit. And then I just took this rack out of my air fryer, and we're gonna use it for that one. So let's put it all on the racks. So there we go, we've got it all laid out. You're not going to want any of it to overlap, and you want it to lay pretty flat. So you can see that it's all laid out flat here. This one was a bit trickier because the slits are so far apart, but I put bigger pieces on there. So now we are going to put them in the oven on dehydrate. So we set the oven. If you have a dehydrator, put them in the dehydrator. My oven actually has a dehydration setting. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna put them in the oven on 165 on dehydrate, 165 Fahrenheit. So I'm just letting it come up to temperature now. Once it's ready, I'm gonna put it in for about an hour and a half, and then we're gonna drop the temperature to 145, and we're gonna cook them on dehydrate again for another about hour and see how it goes. Also, before you put them in the oven, you're going to want to just take a paper towel and push down on the meat to make sure it's got all the juices kind of off of it, so it's dry going in. Yeah, let's put them in. Okay, so let's throw them in. Open up your oven. Rack number 1. Rack number 2. So you've got it set to a 165 again on dehydrate for an hour and a half, and then we will drop the temp and cook them some more. Okay, so it's switched over now. You can see that it's obviously drying out. And we've got about an hour left, and we just dropped the temp. Okay, so my husband just turned it off. You can see that the jerky is done, and we're gonna pull it out. All right, so we've got it out and it is done, guys. I'm gonna show you here. I just pulled this one off already, so you can see that it is just basically a piece of dried up meat. Very, very good and healthy. Venison is one of the leanest meats that you can eat and a great, great source of protein, and so, so good. So that is literally it. So we're gonna take this off. How doesn't stay in the fridge long, but what we do is we just put it in a Ziploc bag, throw it in the fridge, and then we can eat it for a snack. So there you go. That is exactly how you make homemade jerky from venison, but I mean, you can make it out of any meat that you want. I've never made it out of beef because we don't eat a lot of beef. We mainly eat venison for like roast, steaks, hamburger, that type thing. So yeah, really easy. I wouldn't say quick, but kind of, because the longest part is just dehydrating it. But super simple, and like I said earlier, you can marinate it with anything that you want. So give it a try. Like this video, comment if you've ever made jerky and what your recipes are. And as always, guys, thank you so much for following along. Remember to ring that bell and subscribe so you never miss a video. See ya!